What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Opinions in the Dark. I hope everybody having a good morning today. Hope everybody up, living life, having a purpose, enjoying that purpose, and going out and getting it today. Um, so let me just talk about a few things first because I want to keep on giving y'all bits and pieces of why I'm doing what I'm doing as I keep going. Y'all coming on along the journey with me. So it's not like I'm in keeping y'all in the dark. Everything I say, y'all hear. Or not everything I say, but everything I think of, y'all going to hear about it. Because I feel as if my mind is interesting because I'm always finding different ways to be positive, to be happy, to enjoy the day, finding purposes, and learning how to survive in this crazy world. So I don't do like the whole. I'm not into like the crystals and the roots and whatever everybody else choose to use. There's China their chakra and all that stuff. I'm just a simple natural person that's going to tell you that if you can't benefit from those other methods, maybe trying the approach of just trying something real simple and seeing if it changes your life rather than something drastic or a big step. And that's all that I do. I try to give simple, reliable things that's right in front of us every single day that we can use to be happy, to be positive, how we can move around situations, how we can avoid situations, how we can navigate with situations, make proper decisions and everything, which will be what we talk about today for the show. But again, I wanted to say a couple of things about me and the show. Um, I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm not here for likes and for people to be sharing my post on IG or anything because I'm not doing this for a come up. I'm not doing this for a viral moment. That's why I make sure I don't be saying don't forget to like and follow and subscribe. Yeah, listen, I don't knock any other person hustle because I've done tried to do a YouTube account before too. So, you know, it's just I truly feel as if it's easy for me to think about it, it should be easy for me to be able to tell people or to be able to try to help people. I shouldn't be trying to do it for a gain. Because if I have something that can help you, I don't want to charge you for it. That's crazy. There's already too much of that. You got mental health and you're trying to go to the hospital and they go charge you for it. If you get sick and you go to the hospital, they go charge you for it. If you want to get help for your kids or for your family members, they go. And it's like it's crazy because it's like you know how to help me, but you want me to have to pay for it. I've never understood that. So I don't do this for that, and I want people to understand that. I know on IG people be talking about DM me. I think they be like promotion companies that we want to like have you pay like a monthly basis so they can share your posts. Listen, hey, even with that again, that's a great hustle. I ain't even knocking it because that is something that I feel as if I was in that position, I would be able and I knew how to do it. I'd do it too. But I'm not DMing you guys because I want to get famous or anything. There's no point in me doing that. I feel as if I can't gain and I can't grow my audience just from realness, because y'all go just understand that it's just real. Like, because I honestly wanted to see how it feels to be able to really put something real out in this world because there's so much fakeness that get idolized now. Like if you go look at all the videos that's on YouTube that have all like the millions of views and it's like either pranks or like these crazy things where people have all this extra excitement and it's like they don't know things about to happen, but clearly we know they're about to happen. It's like a lot of people like that stuff though, and it's like it's fake, and then it's like too much sometimes. It's like I know you don't act like that every day, so like but again, if that's what you want to do, I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with it because if you happy, I'm happy. But I didn't want to go that route. I know I could be all happy and enthusiastic and extra and shebang and all these different sounds in the background, but I just don't want to do that. Like I want people to understand me, and this is me every day, all day. And the people that I connect to that want to just keep it real, that's who I'm hoping to connect to. So I'm not doing this for anything. If anybody watch, they don't watch. I just keep on putting it out. If y'all eventually, I don't care what you choose to do with the knowledge. You could listen to it and be like, I don't know what we're talking about, or you can listen to it, want to understand, listen to it, want to help in your life, use something I don't know. Again, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it funky. Um, Today I really wanted to talk about a little bit about accountability. I'm realizing in this world we put a lot of blame on other people, other things when we get in situations, and it's like any situation that's out of our control. I'm not talking about that. Like you driving on the highway and because this is lightning or struck your car and you get in a car accident or something like that. That's not in your control. So I'm talking about anything that's not controllable. You know, but I'm talking about when we make decisions that we know that have consequences, gonna always have an action, a reaction. We know what we're getting into, and we know because we think about it before we make decisions. I hope that's what we're doing because that's what was always told. Think about anything that you want to choose in a decision. Always think it through. And it's like it's so much of people making decisions, but they putting the blame on other people. That don't even make sense. Like you can't put the blame on somebody if they didn't put a gun to your head or they didn't force you to make a decision. Like I saw a video of this young lady who, again, I hope the best for this lady. It was a city situation that she did get in. She met some dude and somehow was able to contract as STD from the guy. And she came on a video and she was in pain, and you could tell she was in tears because she made a decision that ultimately had changed her life. Um, but I didn't understand, and again, I'm not saying that she's wrong. I just didn't understand, and I'm willing to be able to, if somebody can explain it to me, if they understand it, I want to be able to be told. So, but I didn't understand how on one part of the video she was like, the guy took advantage of her when she was weak, and even though she knew she made the decision, and see that's where it went kind of confused for me because I don't understand how you can put the blame on somebody else, but also know that you made the decision that caused the blame that came with it. Like, not saying that because I totally agree with we shouldn't have to be worrying about if you trust is already hard, and now we're living in a time where you really can't trust nobody. So you really need to start going and making sure you see papers and stuff now. But it shouldn't be like that because if you know you got something, just say something. It should not be to the point to where I have to find out because of something happened and it's like, oh, why you didn't tell me? It's like, oh, you knew the whole time though. That's crazy. Like for people like that that got that package and walking around in the street hot fire, y'all dead wrong for that for not telling nobody. That's a crime. Like for real. And whatever happened happens. Like y'all dead wrong for that. But we cannot act like we didn't know that by sleeping with a stranger who we don't know, making the decision of being unprotected, what it couldn't lead up to or what it could lead up to. We can't act like we don't know that. We aren't really weak, in my opinion. I don't feel as if we're weak. I feel as if we're in a state where we're willing to be vulnerable and to be able to open up ourselves for a moment to somebody, allowing them to be able to trust our body as we trust their body. But I don't think that's a weak moment. I think that's just one of those moments where you're more relaxed and you're more off guard because to be sacred with somebody like that during an intimate state, you can't be on guard. You have to be relaxed to be intimate. So I feel as if that's what it is, but I also don't feel as if it's proper to put the blame on somebody when we know that our decisions could come with consequences. It don't matter what it is. And to even get off of that subject, it could be you and your spouse at home. And if you are the person that starts a situation, you can't act like that situation was going to still go your way and then want to point the blame at the person when they realize that no, you caused the problem. Like we choose decisions and we have to understand our decisions that come with actions and reactions and consequences. So we have to stop acting like we have to be putting the blame on somebody else when it's really a decision that we are able to choose and be able to have multiple decisions we can choose from. If you meet somebody at a bar or at a club or something like that, you don't have to go home with that person. You don't even gotta go and meet somebody on the first date at a restaurant. Go get some coffee. Go to the park or something. Go walk. Go get some slushies or something. Ice cream. But you don't have to, because we have multiple decisions. And when we choose the decision that has a consequence that we don't like, now we complain about it as if we didn't have other decisions. And that is what I'm confused about. So again, I feel as though we need to start, because again, everybody has been victim of it maybe once in their life, or they might not have been. But I know I've been in a state where I've never been like that. But again, I was still choosing to do what I was doing because I also knew that it came with consequences. So I never would be in the state of, when it happens, as if now I'm in shock and I should put the blame on that person, and they called me over and they told me and got my favorite drink and tried to force it down my throat, knowing that I like whiskey, and then I got wrong. No, that's not how it happens. I chose to drink. I chose to get drunk. I chose to relax, and I chose to be open. That was my decision. Okay, so that's a little bit of what I wanted to talk about on that note. I hope everybody have a good Thursday. We got one more day to Friday. Y'all already know how Friday specials go. Positive vibes, good vibes. I might even play some music. I'm gonna do some dance parties with the kids. We about to get crunk. But listen, let's make it through the day today. And then let's just wake up tomorrow on a whole type of level. Okay? I hope anybody and everybody could react to this message, understand that this is nothing but positive vibes. The birds are already gone. I missed them this morning. And that's crazy because they only chirp so many times, and then you'll hear them chirp at night to let everybody know we about to go to sleep. So I already missed them. But listen, let's get it and let's get up. Let's apply pressure and let's bust pipes. All right.